As I have been saying for years, international socialism slash communism slash Marxism, a corrupt gang of liars and thieves and totalitarians, pillagers, are trying to destroy the West and, in particularly, the United States. One of their methods is intense, never ending propaganda, coupled with the effort to silence all those who dissent and who would disagree, to marginalize those who don't agree with them, and to provide themselves with the megaphone with which to blast their propaganda relentlessly on all avenues of the information media. Even though their propaganda is utterly ridiculous and without basis in fact. The lie repeated often enough becomes regarded by people who are busy and distracted and indifferent as the truth. Americans are busy, distracted, and indifferent. They are barraged with propaganda. This eventually sinks into the subconscious mind, and Americans assume that, for example, man is the dominant climate driver, not the sun, not water vapor. Americans are disinterested in science and ignorant of science. They're busy pursuing gadgets. For example, they've got to buy a big screen TV mounted on the wall, not so they can watch the news or to watch their favorite TV programs, but as a status symbol. That's why they need big cars, big, flashy, expensive cars. These are status symbols. This is human nature to acquire status symbols because you know in your innermost being, if you are not well regarded by your peers, by the members of your community, you will not advance, you will be at a disadvantage. If you're ugly, you can't hardly improve your appearance except through grooming, clothing, and status symbols. Americans are busy acquiring status symbols while they slowly lose their freedom and their wealth. The pursuit of these status symbols does provide an engine for our economy. Capitalism, the market system, works in that it produces more wealth than any other form of economic system. Let the markets decide what is built and sold. Let the markets decide what services consumers want. Let the market, for example, decide what health care is provided. If people want it and can pay for it, the market will provide it. And the market will provide it efficiently at the lowest possible price. But there are some things that we crave or desire or wish for that we are unable to purchase. Expensive health treatment, such as cancer treatment, cardiovascular repair, when your arteries are clogged with plaque and the clogs break loose and stop up the vessels of your heart. If you had money, you could pay for heart bypass surgery. you had money, you could buy your own private jet with a staff of pilots and stewardesses and butlers to carry you effortlessly anywhere you wanted to go. Of course, we cannot all afford that. Capitalism provides the best goods and services to those who want it and can pay for it. It doesn't pretend to spread the wealth evenly, fairly, but it does produce the most wealth. It produces astonishing technological advances and conveniences at the lowest possible price because of competition. The big government globalists believe they can dictate what you should buy. They believe they can dictate what you should believe. They place themselves as your rulers, falsely believing they can determine better than you can what you should buy or think or do.